game of basketball, there's a thing called an assist. It is one of the most unnoticed, but also one of the most unselfish plays in basketball. You can call the assist an act of service. When you think of an act of service, you might think of picking up trash in your community or raking leaves in your neighborhood. But are we doing these things out of true service or self-righteous service? Self-righteous service is doing things for others because you have to, because you want them to notice you, or because you're getting money or some other reward for doing the service. This is service that puts the spotlight on ourselves and is not service that pleases God. Jesus shows us an example of true service in John chapter 13. It was just before the Passover festival, and Jesus was sharing a meal with his disciples. He got up from the meal, grabbed a towel and a basin full of water, and began to wash his disciples' feet. Now these disciples' feet were probably pretty nasty. Back then they used to walk everywhere they went in sandals. Who would want to wash a foot like this? Jesus showed true service to his disciples, and after he was finished washing their feet, he asked them, "Do you understand what I have done for you? You call me teacher and Lord, and rightly so, for that is what I am. Now that I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also should wash one another's feet. I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you. Very truly I tell you, no servant is greater than his master, nor is a messenger greater than the one who sent him. Now that you know these things, you will be blessed if you do them." In your relationships with one another, have the same mindset as Christ Jesus, who, being in very nature God, did not consider equality with God something to be used to his own advantage. Rather, he made himself nothing by taking the very nature of a servant, being made in human likeness. And being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to death, even death on a cross. Philippians 2, 5-8. Obviously, washing feet is not the only act of true service. Each of you has an opportunity to serve others in one way or another every single day. Not to show others that you are better than them, but because Christ calls you to serve. Just like serving, the assist is not meant to benefit the person passing the ball, but the team as a whole. So go and serve.